Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. Been a good while since I've gotten to say that. Woo boy. I mean, that's what happens, you gotta wait for the patches to come out. And I decided to wait all the way till 7.16 because the Hildy quest was, well, one quest. Usually I get like 2 quests out of these, but I think they've been slowly compressing HILDIBRAND's quest lines into one big quest. And then I remembered like, oh yeah, no, Endwalker did something similar. They only had like 1 quest per, although they also had the weapons quest going alongside. Doesn't seem to be a relic weapon this time around. Although maybe we just have to wait for, my anima is photobombing me again. Jesus, excuse me. It's kind of nice to be back, but at the same time, I have basically been so blasted busy, I haven't had a chance to play 14 basically since the last time I sat down and recorded it. So I missed all the fun stuff that's been going on. But enough reminiscing. Nashu, what are you doing here at Tuliolal, huh? The case of the displaced inspector.
Oh, why hello there, Dekumon. God, how serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help.
Why not?
You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God only knows where. My best seed turned out to be the Tabnerian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west across the ocean, so I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimating myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that.
Yeah, you don't want the Montezuma's revenge just for traveling.
Anyway, seeing as fate sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen.
Alright.
Here, this should help aid in our investigations.
What have I here? Oh my goodness. That's not bad.
It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it easier to explain what we're looking for.
Yeah, that might be.
I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. Yeah, that.
Oh god. It is the Landsguard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that may warrant their intervention. It may be prudent to visit Brightbloom Post and question the soldiers there. Not a bad idea. Alright, time to see if anyone's seen any UFOs. Yes, is there something I could help you with? Yes, have you seen something that looks remotely similar to this? Any at all? Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Zoralda's flying ships appeared, however. I watched it limp northwards through the skies above Tuliolal, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. Huh. Well, that's a good start. Seriously, 1 out of 3 and we're already on the plus side. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Have you seen a very stereotypical UFO? Looks kind of like this. Yes, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shaloni. Huh. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere in Yasulani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage Found. Oh. Well, I suppose that would explain the banner. Alright. Well, at least she's not stuffing her face. I half expected to find Nashu at the taco stand.
My voyage into the stars bore no fruit at all. And starship shaped anyway. How was your harvest then?
I didn't do half bad. Looks like we're headed to the future.
Oh, those are some solid leads. Nice work, Dekumon. So by the sounds of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. Now, with any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we find the inspector.
I think you mean Heritage Found. I doubt it will be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how matters involved with the inspector tend to go. Yeah, that's true enough. This guy has a freaking knack of getting into the shits.
you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off?
Oh joy. Oh my god, her little stalker is still following her. And doing his damnedest to distract the guards too. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they've kept that running gag going this whole time.
Oh, the air is all crackly and zappy.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector here. Standard investigative procedures dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go.
Alright, bug the locals. Can do that. Although it looks like I only need to bug one local this time. Ah, and Nashu has beat me to them. Sir, have you seen any oddly gentleman-shaped bodies lying about? This is a small settlement and its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9. They have so many more people he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen Sphne's guest, as I recall. If your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance.
Oh, Solution 9! That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip.
Nashu, just because it has solution in the name doesn't mean it's actually the solution to our problems. She's not listening to me, of course not. Also, her stalker's getting a charge. Alright, let's get Nashu a pass to the city. Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Yeah, I got a +1 today. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning, warning, explosive device detected, entry denied. Uh-oh. Nashu, lose the bombs!
I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildebrand's condition.
Explosive, medicinal, compounds. Does not compute. Error. It's listening, I swear to God. This game must have generative AI installed in it all of a sudden.
Oh, it's really quite simple. Inspector Hildebrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs.
We do not comprehend. Error. Logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Blech. Well, I suppose we can go in now. God damn it, Nashu. If this is how they react to Nashu, if they ever met the inspector, their heads would explode.
It must be nap time. I guess we can just go in now.
Sure. She paradoxed the freaking robots. And the stalker is trying to hide behind the robots. That's terrible. Oh, Nashu, you will never cease to amaze.
Call this a good-sized city? Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be.
Perhaps we can sick him on the case of the mysteriously reappearing Queen Sphene.
Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incident, shall we? Do you know which way is the lively part?
Ma'am, this whole town is lively. Take your pick.
True view. And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right then, let's get to it.
True view, eh? 3 people to talk to, and they're all in a nice, neat line. Some days you really do just get that lucky. Some days you don't. Someday the game decides that all the quest markers just need to be scattered around the area. Here they're all in a nice neat bunch in here.
What, like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur.
Theft? I don't know if Hildy would busy himself with something so benign as, well, I guess, you know, inane as theft. Philo! A case, huh? I've heard talk of an old squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. See, that might be something Hildy would probably start investigating.
Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance, it seems. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details.
That sounds like something worth investigating. Nashu, we might have ourselves a lead here. Nashu? Oh, she's got to dismiss her current subject. Come on, girl. Go follow the guards.
Oh, I also heard about that theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together.
Oh. I figured we'd be going to the recent disturbance, not the theft, although it may seem to be one and the same. Well, the thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to get all hard and bothered. The culprit was right under your nose. Gravelly voice. Who does gravelly voice belong to? Oh my god. Hildy's gone NOIR! Look at him! He's even got the damn trench coat. I love it. You know, until he comes out of the trench coat, he gets the gravelly voice. Admit it, punk. You pitched the hooch. But me? Why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit of turning to black market rackets, and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. A top shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Maybe that's not Hildy. Don't want to let us check him? Well, be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Wait, no. This is the Alexandria version of Hildy. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. Yeah, there's no way this is our Hildibrand. He's too damn effective. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Likely story. Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys. God damn, it's scary seeing Hildibrand being effective. Too bad it's not our Hildibrand.
Was it Inspector Hildebrand? Wasn't it?
I'm not so sure. He didn't look very gentlemanly, and he certainly didn't sound very gentlemanly. No, I'm pretty sure this is the Alexandrian version of Hildy.
Oh, he must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of no-shoes delights will put him to rights.
And scare the bejesus out of all the local guards. Maybe not in such a populated area. Let's make absolutely sure it's hit him first, shall we? Don't want to be blown away and innocent.
I suppose that would be the reasonable course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildebrand.
Ay. I kind of like this twist. I was half expecting this to happen for Shadowbringers, but we never had Hildy in Shadowbringers. There's Nashu. So, does that mean the other guy is up here somewhere? I don't see him. Nashu, where'd Hildibrand NOIR go?
He walked that way. Or was it more of a mosey?
being far too specific. Yeah, I don't think this is our Hildy. And if he is, we should leave him the way he is, because he's goddamn effective all of a sudden. Also not where, oh my god. Look at the 1,000-yard stare on this one. He's not wearing a regulator, which is interesting. Jesus. Ah, hard-boiled egg. Yeah, he's too grizzled to be our Hildy.
He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. And his voice sounds like he's been smoking 3 cigars a day.
Yeah, like I said, don't think it's him.
30 years passed inside the dome? Then if Inspector Hildebrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just the thing to jog his memory. High explosives.
God. Uh-oh. Oh. I think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tail. I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys, Missy. Best to put them away before you hurt someone, or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you got.
Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire.
I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. Damn! Detective Hardboiled. Hardy-boiled. Oh no, it's Hardy-boiled. Oh my god. Well, there's my title card for the episode. That was beautiful.
Oh, very impressive. But even with that name and those old clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin.
That's kind of exactly the point. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. What'd he lose? Eh? Nashu? What in the nuggets? She's putting that alchemy training to work all of a sudden.
Oh, you seem awfully fond of these hard-boiled eggs. Here, this one's on me.
Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach. It's a bomb, isn't it? She sprinted back here way too fast for this not to be high explosives. Yep. I fucking called it. Nashu, you're getting too predictable. I should probably duck. Really hope we didn't trip the city's fire suppression system with that. Good lord. And he just walks out of it like no big deal. The little cinder on his head. Oh, this city. Sorry about the trench coat, man. Well, that's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good there.
Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Mandeville-like, though.
I've seen a few cases of this twin person phenomenon in the dome. Might be someone who shares the same soul as. Yeah, I've gotta say, we've, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the Alexandrian version of Hildy.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. But you'll probably still be important for the plot here.
A missing person, is it? If that's the rub, you can leave the sleuthing to me.
Oh, we really could use your help.
By the sounds of things, this fella looks a lot like me. What did you say his name was? HILDIBRAND? HILDIBRAND. Yeah, I'll find him, don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already. Oh, is he gonna have it? No, I was expecting a unique hunch little animation like we got with Brandy Hild.
Are we sure that isn't the inspector?
95% sure? Oh god, is it gonna start doing the noir monologue thing? It looks like it wants to. That was it? God damn. That was a short-ass episode. Huh.
Oh, I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own, but this city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this Detective Hardyboiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases.
Yeah, I suppose I should get back to that. Maybe because black and white. The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep. This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than the ice at the bottom of my glass. Brandy Hild! But I could smell it in the air, like the cloying stench of cheap perfume. Conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardyboiled. Oh! The hell are you doing here, Godbert? Oh my. Nashu's already got the outfit back on. Cherry bomb! Thank you, Nashu. That was cute.
The inspector has finally set foot upon the Dawntrail. Get ready for inconceivably further HILDIBRAND adventures. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene.
Oh my god. The stupid little thing's got so close as that. And Godbert's doing the Manderville in the background. My goodness. Well, that was cute, if somewhat shorter than originally anticipated. But it's better to keep topics separate, so that'll be it for today. It'll be a nice little short video to get back into Dawntrail, and then tomorrow I will work on the Master Quest line for the job roles. Well, role quests, I'm sorry. So, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more yours and adventures, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.